Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout for one. Wow, first day of April already. Hello, I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I take a few items from the various pages of the Durham Skywriter, and then I put together some announcements for Bull City Hangouts, letting you know what's happening today in our fair city. And then I invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side only, and then join me on camera to promote yourself, your event, your business, or just to hang out. So I welcome you. Okay, let's get started on the word page. It's the top of the month, so I do like to mention the American Red Cross classes that are offered. Some are online only, some are classroom only, some are a combination of classroom and online. In any case, they're pretty much affordable, depending on your budget, but they have classes like adult and pediatric first aid and CPR. They have adult CPR, adult first aid. They also have, let's see, as far as the online only classes, they have babysitting basics. That's good for teenagers. Also, bloodborne pathogens training for tattoo artists, which is really specific. Also, psychological first aid, supporting yourself and others during COVID-19. That one's only $20. So anyway, and also returning to work during COVID-19, safe work practices. That's also $20. So check it out by going to the word page of the Durham Skywriter. Also, I do like to mention that there are city and county calendars that I like to post, not only on the word page, but also on the legalese page. For that reason, there's a lot of like committee meetings, subcommittee meetings of both the city and the county. So you can keep up with them and even attend if you like. So those calendars are on both the word page and the legalese page. There are also city and county programs that are designed to help us, like with water bill. I can't say heating bill anymore because the deadline for that was yesterday. But also there are, like if your job has been affected by COVID, there are programs to help people with their rent and also with mortgage payments. So check it out on the word page. Okay, also, the weather's getting nice. We're starting to think about summer, spring break, that sort of thing. So Kat Barbosa has put together the Durham Camp spreadsheet. It's linked right there on the word page, and you can see all the different area camp and childcare opportunities, including intercession camps. So check it out, and thanks to Kat Barbosa for putting together this wonderful spreadsheet. Okay, let's see what else we got. Durham County libraries are all open until 6 this evening. And let's see what time they open, with tomorrow being Saturday. So let me scroll down to Durham County Library. So on Saturdays, everything opens at 9:30. Oh, Bragtown is closed over the weekend, as you know. Okay, now it is tax season, and reinvestment partners. Let me scroll down. Wait, I think there's something that I'm missing. This is really rare, but there's a free class offered by one of the small business centers. Now, Durham Tech, they have a small business center, and actually I go online and find the classes that are being given from across the state. They're all free, so why not? Now, this is really rare. Tomorrow, they're having sort of like a forum, and it's called Financial Fortitude Side Hustle Summit. I like how that sounds. So basically, learn how to make money with your side hustle, your hobby, your passion. So this is going to be, it's free. It's tomorrow. It's totally online. It starts at 8:30, ends at 1:30. Definitely sign up for that one. That sounds like that's going to be really fun. You can gain a lot of knowledge and start making that money you want to make. Okay, let me scroll down to Reinvestment Partners. Now, they are running the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program, also known as VITA. So you can deal with your taxes with them totally online, or you can drop off your materials. They're on Gear Street, so you can go on their website and read the rules and see how you can connect with them. Now, tomorrow and then next Saturday, those are your last two opportunities of getting free help at Lion Park Recreation Center. So, and that's for your taxes. That's tomorrow and then next week from 8:45 until 11:15. Read about it on the Word page. One last item on the Word page. Wester Auction and Realty will be having their sneak peek of the vehicles being auctioned off. They're handling the City of Durham's vehicle auction. So they have trucks, cars, vans, heavy equipment, other vehicles. So you might want to check them out tomorrow in person from 9 until noon. You can put in your bids online. So the sneak peek is tomorrow, and then the actual auction is on Sunday at 6, totally online. And then you'll have to, pay for everything and then remove the vehicle on Monday, or at least by Monday. So if you need a new vehicle, new-ish vehicle, check out the website at Wester Auction and Realty, link right there on the Word page. Okay, let's now go to the health page. It's called To Your Health. Of course, I have your COVID-19 test and vaccine updates. Let's see where we can get tested for free today, with it being Friday. So Fidelity Investments, RTP Campus, 35 Davis Drive until 4:30. That's a drive-through. Also, El Centro Hispano, 2000 Chapel Hill Road. That's at the Lakewood Shopping Center until 5:30. That is also a drive-through. Now, tomorrow, I think the only place you can go is El Centro Hispano, and they open at 10 o'clock, and that will be from 10 until 5:30. Again, that's a drive-through. Oh, today's Friday, right? So HELP is open today. So let me scroll down. HELP is the Health Equipment Loan Program. It's run by the county. So it's run by Project Access, as the health department. So here's the thing. You can donate and or borrow items to help you or your loved ones who are disabled or elderly. So everything's totally free. So you donate, they disinfect everything, they repair them if needed. If you need to borrow something, we're talking long-term borrow, totally free. So such things as walkers, wheelchairs, bedside commodes, canes, knee scooters, and I know people use those after surgery, certain surgeries, reachers, those are the pickup sticks, and tub transfer benches and other things that can help you with your mobility. So check it out. They're only open 2 days a week. So they're open Tuesdays, 10 until 2. And they're open on Fridays, 1 until 5. They have their own spot now. They're no longer over there by the scrap exchange. Now they're located at 4206 North Roxborough Street, Suite 100. And I think I might go by there today just to see how it looks, because I haven't seen them since they moved. All righty, let us now go to the sports page, Sport and Life. Let's go there. I do want to mention that Durham Parks and Recreation, they're really getting back in gear. You can actually go to the sports page, the Durham Skywriter, and then we scroll down, and you see the Play More. That is Durham Parks and Recreation schedule, their magazine. You can actually click on it from the pages of the Durham Skywriter, and without leaving the Durham Skywriter, you can actually go through Play More and see all the fun activities for the dinkies, the teens, the adults, and the what they call mature adults, the older people in my age category. So with it being Friday, just know that Night Flight is in session for teens 13 to 18. It's a free basketball league, totally free. Edison Johnson, Campus Hills, Lyon Park, WD Hill, Walltown Park, and Weaver Street. For the most part, 6-ish to 9-ish. And then they also have, and they have a lot of activities. I'm just mentioning these two. A teen night, that's also for young people, 13 to 18. WD Hill, Walltown Park, Holton, and Weaver Street. Lots of fun for the young folks. A lot of times they say, oh, there's nothing to do. There's lots to do with Durham Parks and Recreation. Not being paid to say that, but I just know. Check out the Play More. Okay, let us now, oh, wait, I'm not done with the sports page. Now, if you happen to have a physical disability, or you know someone who's like a military veteran and they're disabled or whatever, Bridge to Sports, they bring adaptive sports to people of all kinds of physical disabilities. They have all these fun activities. They are located at 3717 Murphy School Road. Shout out, thumbs up to Ashley and her crew. So tomorrow they're going to have archery. They're going to have air rifles. I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if that's a BB gun or not, but that's shooting something. And then on certain Saturdays, not tomorrow, but on certain Saturdays, they actually have cycling. They have all of these adaptive bikes, the kinds that you can pedal with your hands, or I've seen the ones where you lie down, and they're really cool. So check out Bridge to Sports and just find out about all the different activities and also membership, because you do have to pay like $10. I think it's 10 or is it 20? Let's see. Let me see. I can't find it right now. Oh, for the cycling, you have to pay. Anyway, when you're a member, you don't have, there it is. It's $10 for the archery and for the air rifles and $20 for the cycling. But if you're a member, if I'm not mistaken, it's free. So you might want to join. Okay, I think that's it for the sports page. It is. There's lots more. It's just that that's all I'm mentioning right now. Now, the last page that we're visiting, and like I said, there's lots of pages in the Durham Skywriter, but I just choose a few. And then I try to keep the show kind of short-ish to respect your time. So let's see, today's the 1st of April. So let's see what's happening. New Visions of Africa restaurant next door to W.D. Hill on Fayetteville Street. Every weekday from 3 until 6. They give away snacks and meals. If you're hungry, if you're in need, just stop by and they will ask your name and age. But besides that, no questions asked, and they'll just hand you a meal. Also, Stephen Munoz, he will be leading Lojo, that is Log Off, Jam On. It's like an after-work set of music outside at Boxyard RTP. Perfect weather for it today. So if you want to actually join Mr. Munoz and play some music, you can do so. Stephen Munoz is I've seen him on Facebook. He plays guitar and sings. He does some really great R&B. And he might do other types of music too, but I've heard him do some really nice soul music. So check him out. 5 until 7 today at Boxyard. Martha's Fun's going to have her Stay Well virtual line dance class this evening from 7 until 8. It's free and it's on Zoom. Now, tomorrow, with it being Saturday, there's lots of things going on. If you love cars, head over to Road Scholars. Love the pun. They have Cars and Coffee. That's going to be tomorrow from 8 until 11. Look at all the snazzy cars. They're over there. They're south on Page Road. Again, from 8 until 11. You can see all of the fancy cars. And I think they work on like those exotic kind of cars. I'm not really that knowledgeable about cars, but it's free. And obviously you can have some coffee. It's called Cars and Coffee. All righty. Now, the farmers markets, because tomorrow starts, the summer season, they are back to summer hours, which means Durham Farmers Market is from 8 until noon in Durham Central Park. The Durham Craft Market is back. They're also sharing Durham Central Park with the Durham Farmers Market. They're also there from 8 until noon. You can see all the beautiful crafts and arts and whatnot and just hang out. Also, the South Durham Farmers Market, they're back to their 8 to noon hours. They're south on Highway 55 in the Greenwood Commons Shopping Center. And like I explained about Wester Auction, the sneak peek at the City of Durham's vehicle auction is going to be tomorrow from 9 until noon. And I think, let's see. Yeah, so that's it for the announcements. Let's check the weather. And then if you click on that link that I provided, you can always join me on camera to shoot the breeze, share information, and or promote yourself. Now, it's 65. It's partly sunny. It's fully sunny here on Cap Street. It is absolutely gorgeous out there. And actually, I can look outside. My forsythias and my red buds are blooming together. So I have beautiful mixes of pink and yellow right there on my deck. They're gorgeous, right past my deck. Okay, it is 65. It is sunny. It's going to be sunny all afternoon, going up to 66. That's more like it. Tomorrow is going to be 66 and partly sunny. Let me check for Sunday. I think it's going to be even better. Let's see. Sunday, let's see. Oh, they changed it. It's going up to 69 on Sunday. Totally sunny all day. 71 on Monday. 74. 81 degrees on Wednesday. I love it. I love good weather because I love being outside. Yes. So I want to respect your time. If you could share this out, I would really appreciate it. And it looks like Guy R. Cook from Kennewick, Washington State is waiting in the wings. So let's see what's new with Guy from the Guy R. Cook Report. If you're into SEO, that is the man. You need to check out his podcast. So let's see what's happening with our man, Guy. Guy, what is new with you?
Well, as you can see by my name, this is on the Vivaldi browser.
What is
in
Vivaldi?
Linux Mint, a whole different operating system. Because
Oh,
a friend of
like
mine
opera?
in Walla Walla, he lost his Mac. It died. So he
Oh,
couldn't update his
R.I.P.
podcast for 3 or 4 days. And I said, hey, you know what? If my Windows machine died, do I have a spare tire in the trunk? Well, I got a Chromebook and a phone and so forth.
Yeah.
But I've got this monster when it was a Windows box, 32 gigs of
Mm-hmm.
RAM, i7 processor. It's probably state of the art NATO for Linux Mint.
Okay.
You can see the dual monitors on my Windows
I
machine.
see. You're quite the
That's behind
fancy
me.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to apologize to everyone that checked out that image resizer link I gave, because after I went and tried the Adobe product, that
From
must
yesterday,
have been an
yeah.
old post because it did not
Oh.
give me the results that I anticipated.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
So the
Well, maybe you can
solution,
update it when you find out. Yeah.
the solution was, you know how they
Mhm.
have Acrobat Reader to read PDFs from Adobe, right?
Oh, yeah. They still have that?
Yeah, they still have that. So
Okay.
I downloaded one of the PDFs for Route 6. That's what
Mhm.
it's on about.
Yeah.
And used the zoom feature of Acrobat Reader to make the little image go bigger.
Mhm. Okay.
Then I just went to the screen in Windows and used the snipping tool and made
Mhm.
a JPEG out of that image, just cropped it out of
Okay.
the blow
And
up,
and folks,
and that
And folks,
works.
those of you with websites probably need to know how to manipulate JPEGs because you might want to make them bigger for your website, but also smaller for thumbnails. And sometimes, if you're putting in like grant proposals or promotional items, you definitely need to learn how to make your images the right size. Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to make sure people knew what we're talking
And
about.
PDF file format, years ago, probably about, let's see, probably 1999, 2000, somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
I had a guy in India. We sent him the contract. He changed the contract to what he wanted to say and send it back. And I said, no, you can't do that. This is when I worked at ISP. They spent
Wow.
hundreds of dollars with a lawyer making up this contract stuff.
Yeah.
So this guy changed it. So that's when I learned about PDF files. And they're a
Yeah.
little bit more difficult. They can be edited, but you can
Mhm.
tell if it's been edited right away.
One of my jobs as a legal proofreader back in the day when I was still in Chicago was checking for that sort of thing. They called it, was it redlining or no, redlining is something else. Blacklining. Was it called blacklining? I forget what it was called. But we would make sure that the person on the other side of the contract was not changing the specs. So
Oh,
yeah.
and the other thing with Linux Mint, I'm not using earbuds or headphones, and I'm not feeding back, I
Oh,
guess. I mean, you would know,
okay.
you would hear it.
Yeah,
So,
sounds perfect.
yeah, it's
Okay.
more than I expected on
So
Vivaldi
what's the weather
browser.
in what's the
Vivaldi
weather out
is
your way?
Vivaldi is like an Italian word for Chrome. I don't know what else to call it. I mean, it's
Well,
the same.
Vivaldi is a famous classical composer.
Oh, okay, that too.
That's why I said when you said that. That's why I said, "Oh, is it like opera?"
Uh,
Yeah, I think his first name was Giuseppe Vivaldi.
everybody's named Giuseppe. That's an Italian form of guy. No, not really.
Giuseppe Joseph. That's Italian for Joseph. So what's the
Okay.
weather? What's happening? What's happening in Washington State?
Well, what's not happening is I watched a nice video this morning on growing rhubarb,
Mm-hmm.
for making drinks and pies and all kinds of stuff. I thought,
Yeah.
yeah, we could do that. And so I mentioned it to the queen of everything. She said, no, we're not having rhubarb. Have you ever seen me make a rhubarb anything? Well, no.
My neighbors used to grow rhubarb. It was a big, unwieldy looking plant.
Yeah, yeah. It'll
It's
it'll uh
big.
it'll be a monster for sure.
I'm
And
looking
it's
up
easy to grow. This
Vivaldi.
Go to YouTube and just look up how to grow rhubarb, something like that. That's what I was watching. And this guy was in England,
Mm.
and I don't have any misgivings about planting rhubarb. I'm getting ready to. Let me see if I can tip the camera. This is going to happen. That's my grow light setup,
Yeah, I see.
and it's really funny. The bottom part of this grow light setup is a roll around file cabinet that somebody
Mhm.
had when mom passed away. You got to have this for all your paperwork. No, but
Yeah.
I like the wheels. I'll keep that. And then that wooden shelf part that's on top, I used zip ties and tied it onto the cart so I
Nice.
can roll this wherever, like when it's not garden time,
Hmm.
I got to get lighting.
Yeah, you look kind of. Yeah, I
When
have a
it's not,
rollaway cart right here to my right. Yeah,
yeah, when it's not
rollaway
garden time,
file
this goes
cart.
out in the garage and I can just roll it out there and put it up
Nice.
and then wait till spring. But
I have a.
probably,
I have a. I have a. I need to make a correction. It's not Giuseppe. I didn't think that sounded right. It's Giuseppe Verdi. It's
oh,
Antonio Vivaldi.
his brother. Yes. I think Giuseppe's his cousin or something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have
Anyway,
no idea.
thanks for having me on. Apologies, like I said,
Sure.
to everybody that tried that Adobe thing.
No, no, that's okay. That's okay. But it is it is a vital quest to be able to find the right free software for manipulating JPEGs because, like I said, you want your documents to look good.
Yeah, I didn't spend any money. The snipping tool comes with Windows, and Acrobat Reader is still free. So it
Mm.
was just having the right document. And
Oh, quick question.
yeah,
Because I know you're the webmaster of Route, or do you say Route 6?
yes,
I was watching just a random video on YouTube, and suddenly they start talking about Route 6, saying that it's the longest highway
yeah.
in our country. And then I was wondering, gee, I wonder if Guy should make a comment in the comments with a link to
Oh,
the
sure. Yeah, send me the link.
website.
It might be a video that we had done or one of the states did, but yeah, send it to me. I'd be
Yeah,
curious.
I'll find it again. Because it wasn't initially about Route 6. It's just that they mentioned it, and I was like, oh, that's Guy's
And
yeah,
and the
Guy's
quest this morning,
project.
going through Google alerts and looking for different
Hmm.
news items. There's a paper I can't remember the name of it now, but in Massachusetts there's a newspaper, and they
Hmm.
have crossword puzzles in the newspaper, right?
Sure.
This crossword puzzle was titled Route 6, and all of the
Ooh,
down and across words were something to do with Route 6. It's pretty fun.
nice.
So I shared that on the Massachusetts Facebook page.
That's awesome. Yeah. I don't know if most people really know about Route. I think because of the song, most people know about Route 66.
Yeah. Yeah, the song got more
Maybe.
airplay than, but the longest, the highest, and the oldest transcontinental highway belongs to us, Route 6, or Route
Okay.
6 as you want.
Nice.
If
Oh,
you're
you can say
talking to
route.
somebody from Chicago, say route, okay?
It's weird because I think it all depends on who. Because I remember when I was a kid, different people. I mean, had nothing to do with background. I guess it just I don't know. Some
Yeah,
people say route, some say route. Most people I grew up with said route, but I remember there were two ways back then of saying Roosevelt because I remember some kids in school said Roosevelt and some said Roosevelt. And
right.
I don't really hear people these days saying Roosevelt. Do you? Not that we go around talking about
I've
FDR
heard
all
it
the time.
both ways so many times that now I just kind of it's water off
Yeah.
the duck's back. I don't even.
Yeah, I don't
Oh
even
no,
know.
you said it, root, and
Yeah, I think most people say Roosevelt, FDR. I don't think they say. I don't know. I'm going to ask around and see if
yeah,
there are some
yeah,
people
that's a
who
good
still
topic
say
for
Roosevelt.
conversation. And anybody that's listening that knows how it's properly pronounced,
Put it in the comments below.
yeah,
How you say Roosevelt or Roosevelt. And it's funny because I say Roosevelt, but I say root. I don't know.
well, let me ask you a question about websites.
Yeah.
Because you don't have any. What do you do when you see a pop-up window? Do you find out how fast you can close it, or do you read it, or do you find it to be an annoyance you don't want to revisit, so you just go to a different site?
Good question. Because I think they must have fallen out of favor. I can't think of the last time that I've been interrupted by a pop-up. I think
Well,
I do remember reading an article that people really hate them.
Remember when I was talking about the newspaper that had the crossword puzzle about Route 6?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They also have a little, thanks for coming back to us. We'd like to have you be a subscriber pop-up thing. And it's not real invasive. It's just down in the left-hand corner, and it only sits there for a few seconds. I didn't
That's polite.
time it, but I'm sure if you don't click on it for a time, it'll just go away.
I think that approach is nice because I think a lot of people ditched the regular pop-ups because so many people expressed how they hate it and how they sometimes they do abandon the website and go somewhere else.
Yeah, part of it is just idiosyncrasies, and I don't want it to be just mine. Like if I go into the stream of videos, like on Facebook or something, and one of them starts playing the music right away or the speech right away, I click it off.
Yeah, the music thing, that's an old problem.
That's just
that shouldn't even happen
my own
anymore.
thing.
Yeah. Because people who are at work and maybe goofing off for a few minutes, that gets them in trouble. So they actually tell folks, try your very best not to ever have music on your website that starts automatically, because it can get
if it's going to start automatically, have an off button that's right there, like a pause or whatever. So if somebody just wants to look at your content but not have that unknown sound in the background, they can shut the music off and still visit your content.
And thus keep their job.
So anyway, well, be sure to send an email to Antonio to let him know we gave him a shout out. I'm sure he has. There must be a fan club if you know the name.
Hilarious. I can't remember what Vivaldi wrote, but I know he wrote something really good. Let's see. He was a Baroque composer. Wow, he was born in 1678, died in 1741. Wow. But I know he wrote some great music.
That's before America even.
That's before everything. Man.
Talk about the old days.
Antonio. Anyway, he wrote he wrote a lot of operas, which is why Vivaldi is kind of like a play on words.
Yeah.
So I think it's very cute that they chose Vivaldi because opera is a competing browser.
Well, this is essentially the Chrome browser with all the tracking stuff stripped out of it. So if you go to a page, you know how when you go to a page like you go to Home Depot and you look at kitchen sinks.
Yeah. Okay?
And then you come back into Facebook, here comes all these pop-up ads for Facebook.
That happened to me this week. I was looking for something. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
And it ended up on Facebook. I was like, you rascals.
Well, if you surf with Vivaldi, like I'm using, you won't have the best lighting, but you'll have the best browser for not being tracked.
Yeah, you do need better lighting.
Yeah, I was watching Stephen Healy's does this Amazon thing, and he was talking about there's a little LED light you can clip on right above the monitor. if I'm going to do any kind of
Oh, sure.
continued use
Actually,
of
let me
this.
tell you about two things, Guy. There is a $10 ring light. It opens and closes at the top. So it enables you to slip it over your iPhone or whatever kind of
Right.
smartphone you have. And it's for people who are talking in the, in darkened rooms or whatever with their smartphone, live streaming or whatever. You could also clip that same light over the top of your laptop around the camera. And then there's also 8-inch ring lights that's like desktop that you can
Yeah.
put on your desk, and you can connect it to your computer or a battery pack and use that as a lighting source as well.
Yeah.
I have both, actually. I'm not
Well,
using either.
one thing nice about this lighting, you can't really tell how white my hair is. What
Oh,
little I
shoot.
have left.
Shoot. Don't worry about the color. I mean, some people don't have any hair at all.
Well, I'm going to go and do something. I haven't decided. I got a lot of items on the agenda.
Okay. Okay, Guy. Well, thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And I'll see you soon.
And like she said, if you're not sharing this, then nobody's going to know how to get to the Bull City Hangout and talk about whatever. I mean,
exactly.
Where else would you learn that Vivaldi's first name was Antonio, right? There you have it.
Unless you already know.
Just one more facet on that gem of wisdom we know.
There you go.
Adios.
Thanks, Guy. See you soon. All righty. So I guess that's today's show. So if you could share this out, I would really appreciate it. I really like to share information. I like for as many Durhamites to know what's happening here in our great city. And also tomorrow, with tomorrow being Saturday, that means that the show will start at 10 a.m. So hopefully I'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 for Bull City Hangout. And happy April Fool's Day, by the way. Ciao for now.